feels like I could almost practice black magic here. Hi everyone. So as you can see, I finally got my rings. Okay, so what is today's video is gonna be? You know by the title, it's going to be the flip through. I have literally tried everything to ignore the noise from the background. I really shut off my AC. It's burning like hell in here, but I've shut out my AC and I'm not even using my fan or anything, so I'm trying the best I can, but I cannot get rid of the horns from the outside. I think you all will bear with me. So I don't think we should waste any time. Let's get straight into this. So as you can see, this journal is not exactly completely filled. There are pages left in here, but it's like I've completed almost half of it. And because it's my personal journal, there's a lot that we are going to talk about, so I thought we'll start. This notebook is from Fact Notes. It's 100 GSM paper. It's good for layering, it's good for light colors, watercolors, acrylics. Okay, before we get into the video, I'm gonna say there were some pages I used to have this journal since last year. I was very different last year. I had different aesthetic. I preferred a lot more colors, and after a while I started hating this journal, so I kept it and I wasn't gonna use it for anything. I thought I'll just tear some pages when I want to write something, but then because of the lockdown I really needed a journal and I couldn't get one, so I started getting back to the journal. And because I wanted to use every page, I just found that I could do one thing. I could revisit, and the spreads that I don't like, the spreads that I feel they are very comfortable, I'll change them. So sorry for talking a lot, but I just wanted to tell you the backstory that this is not a new journal. This was my old journal. This had some old spreads that I wouldn't say I made because my style has changed a lot. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this one, it's the poem I really love, and I didn't actually knew how to change it, so it's in there. You can see this used to be my aesthetic. This, I wanted to try painting galaxy with sponges. I did it. I wrote some lines. I love it, but again, it's from the older version. Then I started sticking pages, scraps and stuff too. Now I'm more into collaging, so I just did something over there. I'm just going to skip to the parts where I do not want you to show, like I don't want you to see these kind of spreads. Yeah, this. So I like it because it's a lot of layering, it's vintagey. I wrote a line from a song that I really like. It's Sunflower, not the one with Post Malone, but I really like this one. I love the scraps, I love the vintagey look. Oops. Yep. Again, yeah, this was also old spread. I literally started sticking scraps because these are the colors, the neutral, the earthy tones, these are the ones that attract me, so I had to start. Now this is not my actual real handwriting, but I'm going to write stuff in this because this is my personal journal and I do not want to stop myself from writing stuff in here, but at the same time I do not want people to read everything that I write, so I'm gonna write like this only. More layering, collaging. This is also my favorite song. Like the songs I've been humming right now this is the song by Lana Del Rey. It's very good. I'll just suggest you to go and listen to it. As you can see, this was the old spread. I didn't want to do anything to it. It was minimal and I thought let it be. You can see the date, it's 17 August 2020. Yep, last year. This is a poem that I wrote with a little collaging because I don't remember what was here, but I think there was some sketch that I messed up. This is my friend. This is about breakup. I really like some scraps, layering. You'll see a lot of layering in these. This is also a spread. When I went out, I wanted to try something about the writing because honestly there is not a lot many things you can do with the layering, so I wanted to try something with the writing part here. and this was an old spread. This is the new spread. I just covered something. Again a song. I think I've wrote a lot many songs in here. I love songs. Minimal, I'll say. I do not have a lot of things to say about it. I would just like to say ki when I look at this page, I think this was the first page that I tried revisiting and fixing it, because obviously you can see I've stuck the paper to cover something. So honestly, this was the first spread that I revisited, and then I figured out that I could change these to the things that I can love, and I could finally accept this as my journal. I am obsessed with sunsets and I love taking pictures of the sunset. I'm very glad that before lockdown I had a lot of Polaroids. I have stuck many in my journals, older ones, newer ones. I love sunsets. This is a very beautiful word, Meraki. Yeah, this is also kind of my aesthetic, if you can figure out. This is collaging, but this, if you go back, wait a minute. If you go back, you can see this is layering, collaging everything, but this is a little bit, you can see it's minimalism. And when you come back, you can see this is a very maximalistic page about love, obviously. This is autograph of my little brother, but I'm not saying that I don't like this page, but I would say this is me being maximalistic and this is me being minimalistic. And can you believe this was the first page that I made in this journal? This was the first entry that was made in this journal. I'm sorry if you think that the brightness of the video is going up and down. It's not me, it's the sun. It's changing the position. One moment it's dark and another you can see it's very yellowish. Okay, so what's written here, I'll tell you. It's all about how much I hate using this journal and how much I hope that I could finally accept this journal. It's very chaotic, as you can see. But then, yeah, after a while I started. One more sunset. I told you I'm obsessed with sunsets, and I don't know, they're very peaceful to me. Okay, this is a painting that I tried. I am not a fan of this painting. Actually, I do not know how to mix skin tones, so I was still learning. I tried making something and I wanted to journal my first attempt so that I knew how I did. I could record my improvement, but I kind of messed up the skin tones. I don't know how they turned little brownish. No, not brown. I'll say little, I don't know. I just messed up. So it turned a little muddy. But okay. I was very proud of the eyes. But then my brush, it literally split and it messed up. So I won't put any comment on this. It's just my first attempt. I'll go easy on myself. Now if you say this is my interpretation of this picture, you might see this picture everywhere on the internet, and I don't know what it symbolizes. Maybe it symbolizes coming together, maybe it symbolizes letting go, it symbolizes strength. I have no idea. So it's just my interpretation with a little of quotes, collaging. Sunset. I think this is the third or fourth time we are seeing sunset in my journal. I love this place. I'm very glad that I have a college at the place. I think I've seen most beautiful sunsets there. That place is a crap. I do not like living there, but the sunsets, oh my god, they're amazing. Coming on to this is very minimal. I wrote about my attempt at making a lady. I wrote about how I tried again on a canvas so that I could have more time in blending colors so that it was not muddy. I obviously messed up, but I'm trying. I'll make portraits someday. This is sad. I mean, I don't think I'm this sad, but I don't know what happens when I write. Okay, so if you guys are following me on Instagram, or you have been a part of my journey, you know this used to be my, what do you say, display picture of the Instagram ID. Here is my ID, the brown journal. Here is the display picture. I sketched it and I just went a little overboard with supporting black because black's my favorite color. And some people really say that, are you sad or are you just I don't know, very mysterious and something like that because you like black. And I'm like, no, I never thought that black is sad. I think it just makes everything looks brighter and prettier. I don't know. Okay, this spread is, I don't know if you'll believe or not, this spread is a work of 3 days. First day I came, I did this, and then I slept. Second day I wrote a poem. I wrote a quote. I slept. Third day I tried writing something here. I messed up. I had to stick papers. I had to make it look like they're all together. I wrote something else. So this is basically containing information and my emotions for 3 days. It's the longest I've worked on some spread. Now, teach me the art of expression. Really, I struggle with expressing my feelings a lot. I mean, you can see these are all my feelings, but in real life I struggle a lot. So I just wrote it. I wanted to make those sparkly eyes, and while I was doing it I figured out, damn, these eyes were already sparkly. They had the white dots, but then I couldn't do anything actually. So I might cut the intro a little, and this is going to be the last page because there is so much to show. I cannot make it in one video, so I'm just gonna cut short. This is, what would I say, this is a page I made for my inspiration, because honestly I work a lot. I prepare my stuffs, I plan my spreads. Not planning doesn't mean I know what to put where. I plan my spreads like I know I'm gonna make a spread today. I know I have to put a YouTube video today. I plan every Saturday what I need to put out there. I post very consistently on social media. Okay, I need to calm down. And I do everything. And sometimes I feel like it's never enough because I do not get enough appreciation or reach, but that is happening with everyone. So I made a page to inspire me, so that whenever I feel down I could look back to it and I can tell myself that I'm proud of me. And I think that's all for today. If you want to see what I did here, you have to wait for part 2.